Well, hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Holly and this is Life After 45. In today's video, we are doing a full face of mostly Dollar Tree products, but it's products that are $5 and under, but the majority are Dollar Tree products. I forgot to film an intro, so right now we're gonna hop back in time. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I've already did all my skincare and my sunscreen. So I'm gonna start with the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Blur Face Primer. It looks like this. I have not used this before, so we're gonna see. And to be completely honest, I don't use primers like really ever. And I don't really have a ton of like visible pores. I think I just have a normal amount of pores that they don't bother me, is all I'm saying. So I do try to blur my crepey skin under my eyes and my little wrinkles, because sometimes it'll fill in all those little cracks and, you know. Anyways. Well, it feels nice. I also have the Wet n Wild Cooling Hydra Depuffer for your eye and face. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and put it on underneath my eyes because, again, I'm so dry. And that does feel nice. It is nice and cooling. I'm gonna put it on my eyelids too. And I'm very dry up here. I'm just gonna put it all around. Lips. It feels very, it's gotta have hyaluronic acid in it. Caffeine, vitamin E, green tea, and hyaluronic acid. Yep. So it kind of feels a little like you put it on and it's gelish, and then kind of you rub it around, it starts to feel a little watery, which I would assume would be the hyaluronic acid. That's nice. It is cooling. All right, now that we're prepped and primed, we're gonna go in with the ProLuxe Cosmetics Matte Foundation. I do have it in linen. It looks like this. I did get this at the Dollar Tree. I have tried it before and I like it. I think it's nice. And I have been putting my foundations on with a brush. I've just been squirting on the back of my hand and then pouncing it out, getting it on the brush. And then starting from the middle, this does have a slight scent that I don't quite care for, kind of a little old lady, a little bit smelling, not horribly, but a little. But I've been starting in the center of my face and then working the foundation out because that's what they tell you to do. I was gonna try a new concealer hack that I saw a makeup artist doing to help reduce creases and fine lines. Luckily, I did not go completely under my eyes. I'll let that part open. So I've worn this one other time and I wore it all day and it did really well. I didn't have any complaints with it. And this shade matches really well. They had a lot of really close shades. So I had bought 3 because I just really couldn't tell. And they were all very, very similar. Now I'm gonna pounce a blender over it. Okay, now the hack that I was watching, and I don't remember which makeup artist it was, but I'll try to pop the name up on the screen. I'll go back and look, and because I'd like to give credit where credit is due. He took a concealer that was lighter And I am using the Be Pure Clarifying Blemish Concealer. Ooh, that's a little much. And he put the light in the inner corner. And honestly, I don't know about these colors for me, but we're gonna go with it. All right, the light in the inner corner, right? And then I have a darker shade. It'll take me a minute to crank it up. Crank it up, line it up. Woo! Again, it comes out really quick. And then he did the, the slightly darker shade on the other areas of the eye. Okay, now I took a brush and was starting to marry them together just slightly. And then he had her squinch. And then he went back, and where you see creases, he removed the makeup with a Q-tip. I don't think there's any hope for my under eyes, honestly, because I just have such extreme crepiness. But I'm getting a Tixel soon. Not that that's gonna fix all my issues, but I do think it'll help a lot. Okay, and then he went back with the brush. He took a setting spray, or hydrating spray. I've got the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. Oops, totally missed the brush there. And then he tapped it into a setting powder. I have the La Mercerie pressed finishing powder. Looks like that. Never used it, but we're gonna try it. And then he just went in lightly. I'm just so crepey. Makes me really self-conscious. It makes me want to cry. The only reason I can even handle looking at these videos is because the lighting really camouflages all my crooks and crannies, which really isn't fair to you guys because you're probably like, how does her skin look so smooth? It's not. It's not at all. It's the thing I'm most self-conscious about. That's why I don't like to take pictures or anything. I don't know that that made any more of a difference than it normally would. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that powder just lightly all over. Again, it's the La Mercerie finishing powder. I'm just gonna lightly. I have the Be Pure bronzer drops. Obviously, trying to be a dupe for the Drunk Elephant. And there's been a lot of brands that did their own version. e.l.f. has their own version. Dollar Tree had this version before e.l.f. put theirs out, just FYI. Anyways, I just put some on the back of my hand. The good news is it's not like overly pigmented. So, you know, sometimes things that are super pigmented, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of, because if you go too hard, it's really hard to fix that. Versus something that has pigment but isn't overly done. that you can build if you need to. And I feel like these are just right. They're just right, like Goldilocks. That actually looks very, very nice. So I'm gonna use the Rimmel Radiance Brick. I've used it once before. It's really pretty. It's great for lighter skin tones because it's not so ridiculously dark. It's just a good tone for my skin. I would say if you're around my skin tone, which is pretty pasty, then you would probably like this. And this is all very cheap. The Radiance Brick, I don't know if you can still find it or not. I got it on clearance at Walmart. But it is very nice. All right, next up, I'm going to be using the Ioni Liquid Blush. And this one is in Soft Pink. I've used another color of theirs before. It's really good. We're gonna try this color. Ooh, that's so pink. I always call this like a ballerina pink. I don't really know why. Does everybody know what I mean when I say that? Ballerina pink. That's pretty. That's real pretty. Let me try. Okay, sorry if everything has shifted a little. My phone ran out of space, which is so annoying, so I had to go deal with that. And now my eyes are watering because I was sitting under a ceiling fan deleting stuff. Okay, and you can probably hear the wind outside, which is going crazy. Okay, so the blush we like. The Ioni. Very nice. Now I'm going to put a powder blush on top. It's the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Luminizing Blush. It doesn't have a shade on here, which is weird and annoying, but it's the pinky one. So it is powdery, like real powdery, but it's nice. It's not overly pigmented. I mean, it's got some pigment to it, don't get me wrong, but it's not obnoxious. Kind of like I was saying, like, you kind of want that so you can build if you need to, as opposed to having to take off. All right, we're going to use a sponge to make sure it's all blended well over the nose. And I have, La Mercerie has lots of palettes. I've not tried any of them, but their little 9-pan palettes, they're pretty. And this is the only one I've purchased of theirs, but we're gonna give it a whirl. I think I'm just gonna start with this middle color right here to lay down as kind of the base. And y'all know I don't do crazy eye looks. I used to when I was on the stage all the time do some, I was never good at it. So let me throw that out there. I was never good at it, but, and I don't think I ever thought I was good at it, which, you know, it's always nice because it's always the worst when you really think you're good at something and then come to find out later you're not. Like, oh, that was not something I excelled at, but I really thought I did. I never thought I was very good at makeup. I've just always loved purchasing makeup and looking at makeup. Just weird, I know. All right, that's nice. Again, not overly pigmented, but I'm okay with that. Does seem to be decently buildable. I'm gonna take my little fluffy brush and just blend the edges. I need to pluck some of my stray hairs. Let's go into this one, dark, and we'll do, I'll do the outer portion of my eye. That's kind of my go-to eye look. This is also what I would do on stage too. Do the outer portion. I do need to go to the store, so I'm gonna not do like super crazy. Let's do the other side. And I do have a lot of eye real estate. I'm gonna go back in and just blend the edges. I think I'm gonna go in with this orange. It does have a little bit of shimmer to it. And then if it's not shimmery enough, then I'll hit it up with the yellow. But I'm gonna do it with my finger just cause shimmers just seem to apply better that way. Just trust the process. I think I'm gonna go right in the middle with the with that yellow glittery, not glittery, but shimmery shade. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's nice. The LA Colors Auto Eyeliner, it is in brown. I'm gonna warm it up on my hand because these are historically not good. Looks good on my hand, but every time I go to put it on my eyes, it's a no-go. I'm just not a fan of this. I'll warm it up again on my hand. It also tugs pretty hard at my skin, and Lord knows you don't ever want that, but when you get older, you really don't want that. So this is a product from Dollar Tree. It is a makeup correcting gel pen. It's by Be Pure. It's in this pink and blue container. And it's just a gel pen. And it literally erases your mistakes for you. And you just rub it on there. And then I usually tap it a little bit. And then it's like it never happened. Honestly, don't even want to finish it. I think I'm just going to put it in my empties bin because I don't want to make the mistake of using that. Grabbing it and thinking, oh yeah, I think this works. No, it does not. Okay, for mascara, we are going to do the Be Pure Hydrating Mascara. It is in black. It's in this blue bottle. It's got a nice big applicator. And, you know, if you know, Dollar Tree mascaras are never good. And I've been trying out different ones. I'm gonna put them all in a compilation at some point in the near future. This one's really good. It is very volumizing. That's a good mascara. Okay. All right, Dollar Tree. So skip over. Now, I will tell you, the LA Colors mascaras have been surprising me. But the ones that have not been very exciting have been the La Mercerie ones are terrible. I still have one more to try, and I'm hopeful that maybe it'll be better. The Beauty Intuitions is just okay. Like if you needed it in a pinch, it would work. The LA Colors ones so far, I mean, they have a bunch, so I'm trying to make my way through those. But the ones that I've tried so far have been really good. And you'll always see me use the pink and yellow bottled one. It's really good. And I'm gonna add this to the list of really good as well. I brushed through my brows, and I'm going to use the LA Colors Skinny Brow Pencil. It is in dark brown. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually going to go ahead and do this off camera to save some video space so it doesn't cut me off. Okay, brows are on. It does a great job. I've used it before. This is a repurchase. Love. Now for lips, Beauty Intuition lip gloss. I'm not gonna line my lips because I don't know, I don't often do that. So here we go. All right, well, Beauty Intuition's lip gloss is very, very hydrating, very soft. I love this. This is a 100% win. So go to your Dollar Tree and pick one of these up. Very, very good. I was gonna put the Ioni tinted lip oil over it. Maybe I still will. It doesn't need it. Oh, that feels so good. Let's try the lip oil. That's also very, very nice. Wow. Good stuff, both of these. And then the thing that I forgot was the highlighter. It's the Be Pure Glow Up Highlighter. I'm not a highlightery person, but you know, for the sake of this video, some of you may be. So I'm going to squeeze some out. We're going to put it on, and then we're going to wrap this up because my camera does not want to cooperate. I'm going to put some on the tip of my nose. And then I'm going to do some on my inner corner. Tip of my nose, and then we'll do some right here. All right, and we're just going to tap it. That is a nice glow. It's not overly like punchy. I'm not a big fan of the crazy highlights. And I don't ever do it on my cheeks. I don't know what it is about the end of the nose. I know some people really hate that. I kind of like it. Okay, that's nice. So there you have it, full face of Dollar Tree makeup with the exception of a few products, but all very affordably priced. I don't think anything in this video was over $5. Most of it was $1.25. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Just to sometimes know, I know a lot of people go to Dollar Tree and they're like, my Dollar Tree doesn't have that. You have to drive around. You have to keep your eyes open. You have to find out when your Dollar Tree restocks, which makes you seem like a crazy person asking, hey, when do y'all get your truck in? But that's when they start putting out the stuff in the next day or two. And that's when you can find stuff before it flies off the walls, because these things do go fast. And the more you know what's in there, the faster you can be, because I can walk into a Dollar Tree now and I know when something... What's wrong, mister? Come here. I can walk into a Dollar Tree now and know when something sticks out like a sore thumb, like it's different, it's not normally there. So at any rate, hope you can find some of these products. I hope you can find the ProLux foundation. Pretty cool. The dog's going crazy. Okay, well, thank you for watching. I hope you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.